Hello everybody. Okay, today I'm not using anything new or anything special or any of that sort. Today you guys are my counselors. I need a mental health day. I wish I had something to use that was different or special or whatever, but I don't. But that's okay because you guys are there for me. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I didn't put more of the Paracone in here to darken it up because it just doesn't seem to darken it up, if that makes any sense. Because I mean, this container is half full right now. Why did I do every time? When I do my makeup alone, I always start with my left cheek. And when I'm in front of the camera, I seem to use my forehead first. I don't get it. I don't get it. All I know is that I want to do this lickety split so that you guys don't get too bored. And one of the things I want to talk to you about is you're probably going to see it. I've got a beautiful rash. And I didn't realize this was going to be first, but if you guys see this, I don't know where it's from. I woke up with it yesterday and I was scratching and it felt a little bumpy and I'm like, am I getting pimples? And then I thought, well, that's weird that or if not pimples, a slew of blackheads, and it just didn't make any sense. And then I went to the bathroom and looked in the mirror and I'm like, what the bleep is this? Haven't got a clue. So I'm just waiting for the doctor to call me back with the test results, and hopefully that'll be soon. And then I can tell him I've got a neck full of a rash. I've been avoiding putting anything on it. I didn't even use soap in the shower today on it. I just went like this under the water. You know, didn't put any skincare on it. Even though I need it desperately. So I'm stopping here at the jawline. Okay, so we got my diseased self out of the way. Oh, good grief. The joys. My weekend. It seems like an eternity ago, but I'm catching up. My iTunes crashed. Not a little bit. I could not even reinstall it. Like I couldn't delete and reinstall. It just, I spent at least a whole day and a half trying to figure that part out. I think I watched 56 videos. Maybe a little bit of an exaggeration, but I honestly not that much of an exaggeration. And then I'm like, oh, okay, here's a video on how to reset your computer. I'd seen a fair few, but I'm like, well, I don't need to go that route. So I'm like, okay, first things first. I don't keep a lot on my MacBook because it doesn't have the memory, and I need the memory for when I put my videos on it to edit and upload. So there really isn't much there. But I had a couple of pictures. I have my music that I use, so I had to get all that out. And I'm still not very proficient in Macintosh anymore because Macintosh has changed since the Apple IV quite a bit, as a matter of fact. And so I I got it done. I've got OneDrive, I've got iCloud, I've got Dropbox. I'm gonna have to figure it. See, my Dropbox I used to use only for books, and I was having trouble figuring out, I don't know if it was OneDrive or Google Drive or some such, and then I ended up adding a couple of extra things on my Dropbox, but my Dropbox is almost full, and I do not want to pay for extra storage. No, shouldn't have to. So my Dropbox has my music in it, and which is only 4 songs, because that's all I've found so far that I like, without being told by YouTube that you can't use that, even though it was certified free by the website. Yeah, I was name pressed with that, but hey, what can you do, right? You just delete and move on. And then I'm like, okay. Oh, that was my Chanel sole, by the way. And this is Illamasqua. So I am doing that. And you got to remember that my brain is mush. So whatever used to take me 5 minutes is now taking me an hour. Yeah, so that was fun. But I did it. And then essentially I had to reformat my hard drive. But all those videos that I find, I save them in a file that I've got called Learning. And trust me, I've viewed many different videos for the exact same thing. So if you ever go into my playlists and you see those are the most idiot-proof teachers. They really are. If Bridget can make it work with them, you know they're good. Because I literally was, okay, 30 seconds, not even 30 seconds of video, pause, do it. Listen, pause, do it. Listen, pause, do it. Because at that stage my head was hurting. It was bad. It was funny. And I kept running to my husband in the living room and said, I can't do this. My head hurts. And he's like, what? And then I tell him, and it's, I don't care. Pretty sad when I'm the IT specialist in the house. Or at least I used to be. But no, my hubby never, until him and I got together, he had no clue about computers, none whatsoever. And I taught him a fair bit, and he's brilliant, so he's like learned everything, and when it comes to the phone, he's surpassed me, even though I use my phone for more than just Facebook and calling and texting and whatnot. I use it a lot more, but he's pretty brilliant. Okay. I don't know what I'm using. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, do I want chocolate? I have no idea. Oyster pearl? I think I want color today. What did I do with them? Okay, let's try this again. Chocolate bronze. Ooh, I got this one right. Oyster pearl. Star gold. That means this is Walk of No Shame. Okay. I think I'm going to use Walk of No Shame. Maybe with a little bit of chocolate bronze. We shall see. We shall see. Now, one thing I do know is that I've been using too much at a time. So let's start off with just a tiny bit. Yeah, see, I did it again, even though I took a lot less than I normally do. Okay, now the problem I have is I don't know how I'm going to put chocolate bronze on. I don't. Okay, so I've got an angled brush. I'm going to leave it at that because otherwise it's going to be absolute insanity. I got to put the right lid back on because it's got a bit of stuff on top. Yeah, my lines are totally different. I watched a video on Instagram. A lady did a siren look. Battery's almost dead. Great. I'm gonna try my Shiseido and see if I can put a little extra luster on it. Oh, well, that's good. Thanks, Shiseido. Need a bit of extra luster. And up here, because it's got to get used. I haven't had this thing for very long, 2-3 months tops. And with the humidity in here, it should be stuck to the bowl. Oh, this is so beautiful though. I want it everywhere. If I went outside, I would put it all over my body. Let's see if I've got, whoops. Let's see if I've got a name on this. I know I've used it on camera before. Cosmic 03 Aura Dew. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay, so I keep doing that. Habit. Okay. I shall return and hopefully I won't need a new battery yet. I'm back. Okay, so hopefully my battery won't die in the process of doing this, but this is the look. I'm not going anywhere. So yeah, it came down to 3 days for me to be able to get back on iMovie to start doing some editing. And now that I'm able to actually edit, it is taking a bleeping lot longer than it used to. Yeah, it's one of those, do you want to stay ignorant or do you want to move forward? I need to move forward, but in some ways being ignorant is good too. So I need to catch up because I don't have enough backup videos on my content list right now. I need to wait till this last video that I edited this morning, finished editing this morning, started last night, posts, and then I can finalize posting a video for you guys to see today. So it's one of those, I'm trying to juggle. I'm juggling 2 balls. 2. I'm good with 2. I used to juggle this many. Okay, maybe this many. But you know, I'm starting. But I can only juggle as far as the computer will let me juggle. So, I've been having a blast for the past 5 days. And today I didn't come on here yesterday, and I should have. And today I said, no, you're not doing 2 days in a row. Not happening. You're going on. So I'm here. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, it's late. I'm going to have my makeup on for 3 hours. That's okay. That's okay. But I'm here, talking to you guys, waiting anxiously for this to post so I can get your responses. But that's not going to be till next week. Yay! But since this is always an ongoing issue, sure. Thank you, everybody, once again for coming to visit with me. Please leave me a comment, like my video, and subscribe to my channel. A bientôt.